Salvete discipuli. Kudagis. How are you? It's Monday, April 20th, and it's a bright sunny day outside. Hope you're having a good day and that your work is going well. Get outside later on and play in the sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful day. Right now, let's review. We'll start this video lesson today with a little bit of review. Hopefully you all remember this word, right? Sum. Sum means what? Yes, I am magistra sum. I am the teacher. Fill in the blank with your name. Right. Yes, Peyton sum. I am Peyton. Puella sum. Kalida sum. I am clever. Yes. All right, so here we go. Let's review the sum verb. You gonna say it with me? Together, here we go. Sum, est, sumus, estis, sunt. Say it again. Here we go. Sum, est, sumus, estis, sunt. Sum is what? Everyone say it. I am. Es is you are. Est is he or she or it is. So est is. Sumus is we are. Estis is you are. And sunt is they are. Correct. Let's go through some other cards. Some words that we should remember. These words are nouns and they are parts of the body. Dorsum. Dorsum is, yes, back. Oculi, eyes. Brachium, arm. We get the word bracelet from that word. That's the same root word in our word bracelet, and brachium is arm. Did you know that there are 200 some bones in our body, and most of the names of those bones are Latin words. Venter. Venter is your stomach. Pedes. Right. Feet. We get the word pedal, pedestrian, podiatrist from this word. Odes. Ears. Capilli. Hair. Collum. Where you wear your collar? Around your, right. Collum is neck. Dentes. Teeth. Digiti. Fingers, right? We have 5 digits on each hand. Now, last week we started talking about prepositions. Prepositions, those little words that show relationship to other words in the sentence. Do you remember them? They're on your chapter 9 notes. Here we go. Super means on top of, like Superman. Super, on top of. Circum. That's an easy one to remember. Think of the word circle, same root word. Circum means around. Ad. Ad is to. Sub. Another easy one. Subway. Where is it? Under, right? It's a road under the street, under the ground. Subway. This is pronounced A. I know, it's an E, but it's pronounced A. And it means away from or from. In is in. Prope, near. Pro, in front of. Pro rida. Okay, this is a prepositional phrase. Pro rida means, right, in front of the car. Pro rida, in front of the car. In malo, it's in the apple. Hopefully you won't find a worm in your apple. Oh. Super libro, on top of the book. I am putting the flashcards on top of my book. Super libro. Prope mensam. Prope mensam. My guess is you are sitting somewhere near the table, or maybe you are ad mensam, at the table. Circumvila. Circumvila, around the house. Around the house. We are running around the house. Okay, circumvila. E ludo, from school. sub terra, under the ground. Ad ludum, to school. A ludo, away from school. All right, there's a reason why that word for school, ludus, L-U-D-U-S, is spelled differently in these two prepositional phrases. But that gets kind of involved and complicated, so we won't get to that reason. But just to know that the ending doesn't change the fact that both those words are the same words, and it can be school or it can be game. All right, there's a little review of some nouns, parts of the body, and prepositions. Okay, today's lesson, we're going to begin chapter 10. So you're going to need your book, your Minimus book. You're going to need your chapter 10 notes. It has a umbrella at the top. And today's lesson is going to be about conjunctions. Conjunctions. We have learned a lot of Latin grammar this year. In fact, we've kind of learned a little bit about each of the 8 parts of speech. 8 parts of speech. Can you name them with me? Noun, pronoun. What do you call the words that describe nouns? Adjectives. Then there's verbs, the words that show action. What do you call the words that describe verbs? Right, adverbs. Then there's 3 others, and they're long words. Conjunctions, prepositions, and interjections. We've already had a couple of Latin introductions. One of them is eheo, oh no, and euge, hooray. Those are interjections, just words that show emotion. So today we're going to talk about conjunctions. What is conjunction? It's a big long word, but what is a conjunction? You know a couple of Latin conjunctions. They are et and sed. Et and sed. Do you remember what et means? E-T. Et is and sed is but. All right. What is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word that joins words or groups of words. Like my little paper chain here, the yellow one is a conjunction. It is joining these 2 words, and that's Jack and Jill, the famous poem about Jack and Jill going up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Okay, so and is a conjunction, and it links or connects words or groups of words. So conjunctions connect. Can you remember that? Conjunctions connect or join words or groups of words. Here is the word or. Or is a conjunction. Or is a conjunction. Okay, and, but, or, nor, for, so, and yet. There are 7 basic coordinating conjunctions is what they're called. That's a big word too, but there are 7 basic conjunctions, and or is one of those. This one, what is a conjunction again? A word that joins words or groups of words. What does it do? It joins things. It connects things. So this one, I've got the word or, and I've got the word chocolate, or strawberry. Chocolate or strawberry, which is your favorite? Yes, both is the answer that I would say. I like them both. Vanilla too. Pretty much there isn't an ice cream. I don't think I've met an ice cream that I don't like. All right, so the word or, it's a conjunction and it joins words or groups of words. All right, here's the Latin one. Et. What does et mean? And. So we've got puer et puella. Puer et puella. What does that mean? Who can tell me? Taylor, can you tell me what that means? You're right. Boy and girl. Boy and girl. Good job. Here we go. Now, a conjunction can join words like peanut butter and jelly. It can join 2 words, or it can join a whole group of words, like one whole sentence, and you put a conjunction and it can connect another sentence. So it can join words, just 2 or more words, or it can join groups of words, like we went to the store. It's probably been a long time since we've been to the store, right? And since we've been to the store together anyway. All right, so we went to the store. Here's our conjunction, but I did not get anything. All right, so that's a conjunction, the word but, and it's joining two whole sentences. So a conjunction is a word that joins words or groups of words. Conjunctions connect things. All right, so there's the word but, and in Latin that would be sed, S-E-D. And here's one more. Here's a Latin sentence. Speaking of sed, there it is. Here's our sentence. Puella formosa est. Puella formosa est. You probably can't read that in the video. It's kind of small. Puella formosa est. Who can tell me what that means? Oh, Amanda, can you tell me what that means? You're right. The girl is pretty. Formosa. The girl is pretty, but there's our conjunction, sed. Puer calidus est. Puer calidus est. Jude, can you tell me what that one means? I think this probably applies to you. In fact, it applies to all of you in this class. Here we go. Puer calidus est. What does that mean? The boy is clever. That's correct. So, a conjunction joins words or groups of words. And sed means but. So, the girl is pretty, but the boy is clever, and that is that sentence. So, let's open up our book. Actually, let's look at our notes. Look at your notes. Do you have them? Chapter 10. It's got an umbrella at the top, and there is a list of conjunctions. Ought, A-U-T, ought is the word or. Et is and. Neque is nor. Quod is because. Quam, that's a funny word, isn't it? Quam is although. And sed is but. All right, so conjunctions connect words or groups of words. There are a couple of new nouns on our chapter 10 notes. If you'll notice, annulus is ring. Audes is ears. We've had that. Capilli, hair. Cana, dinner. Cubiculum, bedroom. And philia, daughter. What is the word for son? Who remembers? Do you remember, Ellie? You're right. Filius is son. Okay? So frater is brother. Gemai is jewels. Gladius is sword. Liber, book. Ludus, game or school. That's that word I was talking about. Ludus, game or school. Malum is apple. Mensa, table. Panis, bread. Stilus, pen. Soror, sister. Terra, ground or earth. Verbum, word. Villa, house. And via, street. There are some question words. Those are just little words that should be easy to remember. Quod is why. Quid is what. Ubi, where. Quam is how. And hoc. That's a little kind of a preposition, not a preposition, I'm sorry, a pronoun, an indefinite pronoun. This, hoc, is this. Sometimes we see those in our stories. All right, I hope you're reading over your notes. Why don't you pause the video right now and read to someone there in the room and show them your Latin knowledge, and just read through the list of vocabulary there on your chapter 10 notes. It'll be good for you. Refresh your memory, and so that when we come back for 4th grade, we don't have to start at square one again. We still remember some of those words. So pause the video, read over your chapter 10 notes, and then get ready to listen to the chapter 10 story, and it is entitled How Beautiful. Here we go.
How beautiful. You look lovely. Pandora is helping Lepidina to dress. Lepidina is wearing a tunica. To keep Lepidina warm, Pandora also puts on her a palla and fastens it with a brooch.
Salve, Rufa. Salve, Marta. Quam pulchra es. Gratias tibi ago, Rufa. Sede et specta.
Lepidina laeta est, quod Pandora diligente laborat.
Box 3.
Quid hoc est, Pandora? Capilla mentum est. Nunc capilli pulchri sunt, saut aures sordidae sunt. Quid hoc est, unguentum est.
Quamquam Pandora diu laborat, Lepidina contenta non est.
Pandora, ubi gemmae sunt? Ecce. Euge. Rufe, improbus est.
All right. Now, here again, I'd like for you to pause the video again and translate the story by yourself. Remember, there's always words to help, so there's a few of these new, bigger words on the next page, page 60 at the top, words to help. You've got those, and you've got your chapter 10 notes. And so between those two things, get those 8 boxes translated. You can just do it orally if you'd like. If you want to write them down, that would be good too. And then I'm going to tell you what they mean. So here we go with box number 1. Box number 1, Salve Rufe. Of course, that means hello, Rufus. And he says, hello, mother. How pretty you are. He comes into the room, and Pandora is doing his mother's hair, and he just thinks she's pretty. When's the last time you told your mother that she was pretty? Yep, moms kind of like to hear that. All right, number 2. She says, thank you, Rufus. Sit down and watch. Now, at the bottom of the box, we see one of our conjunctions, these words that we're talking about here in chapter 10. And what do conjunctions do? They connect. They join words or groups of words. And this one says, Lepidina is happy because Pandora diligently works, or works diligently. Number 3, Rufus has a question. See, he's pointing, and he says, what is that, Pandora? You see that? She's got something that she's putting on top of Lepidina's head. I think we know what that is, right? Okay, capillamentum est, she says. It is a wig. Number 4. All right, so Lepidina's all done, and she says, now my hair is pretty, but my ears are dirty. Okay, how many times have you forgotten to wash your ears? I don't know, but she's an adult. So here we go. Pandora has put her hair up. She's made it all looking all pretty, and then Lepidina notices that she needs to wash her ears. Uh-oh. Number 5. All right, Rufus has another question. He's like Curious George. He wants to know about everything. He says, what is that? Or what is this? And she says, it is lip gloss, or something for the lips. Yes, like lipstick. Number 6. Lepidina says, Pandora, where are my gems? And she says, look, here they are, I have them. Although Pandora works for a long time, Lepidina is not content. She looks in the mirror and she says, oh my goodness, I still don't like the way I look. Not content. Contenta, you see that, right? That's pretty easy to translate. The next one, Rufus says, oh, I want to see those gems. So he grabs or tries to grab the necklace, and Pandora drops it. He says, hooray, ooh, let me see that. And then there's been a big mess made, and they yell at Rufus, Rufus, improbus est. Rufus, you are naughty, they said. So they don't want him to be sitting and watching anymore. They want him to go away because he spilled the makeup and he made Pandora drop the necklace. All right, how beautiful. Now, there is a Grasp the Grammar section after this on the next page. I'd like for you to read through it and answer those questions at the bottom. There's four sentences and 4 conjunctions at the bottom, and you can see if you can figure out which sentence each of those conjunctions would work best in. All right, and that's the story for today. And the next time I come, I will go through chapter 10, the second story for you. All right, but between now and then, you can do some translating. You can do that Grasp the Grammar page. You remember what grammar is, right? Can I hear you? Right. Grammar is how a language works. All right, and read over your vocabulary and if you have a sibling that takes Latin too, practice saying some Latin about Latin with your sibling. And I hope you have a great day. Valete, discipuli.